Sorry, do you mind if my movies just slip into something a little bit more comfortable? Here's your look at custom 4K and Blu-ray slipcovers by the artist, the Mockbuster. Now, I'm going to tell you what led to this box arriving to my doorstep. And of course, before I reveal the contents inside, backtracking just a little bit, I was over on Etsy, where I always seem to be as of late, picking up some last-minute Christmas gifts. And sure enough, I came across a seller that was selling custom slipcovers for physical media. Well, I know, speaking from myself as being a big physical media collector, there were some movies, unfortunately, sorely lacking some slipcovers on my shelves. One happened to be the one I ended up purchasing. And then from there, found out he had an Instagram. I followed him over there as well. And then found out again, he was making custom slipcovers for other movies as well. Well, again, I went down the proverbial rabbit hole and I've got myself 5 slipcovers. And I'll show you guys the ones I did end up picking up. Again, if you guys are interested and would like to follow the Mockbuster, you can follow him over. Obviously, you can check out his Etsy store. But more importantly, as I'm rolling my fingers here, you can also follow him over on Instagram and check out the talented work that he's doing. Now, what again led to this was the fact that I was over on Etsy. He happened to be selling the one slipcover I just happened to take gander of, and that's for the Slumber Party Massacre 1, Slumber Party Massacre 2, 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray release from the folks over at Scream Factory. A nice release as a double dual set. Unfortunately, though, again, what was lacking was a really neat-looking slipcovers. Because I really am one that likes to have slipcovers on the shelves. So much to the point where I've actually, in fact, gone back and bought a physical media title again, because the one I initially bought, say, on Amazon, for example, was missing its slipcover. I know I do have a problem. So what I didn't end up ordering, I'm just going to see if I can grab the first. See, again, I did get 5 of these. The one that I initially did find over on his store was the Slumber Party Massacre 1, Slumber Party Massacre 2, 4K HD, again, matching the case I did have originally. So I did order this one, and then again from there, I got myself another 4. And we're going to go through these individually, but first I did want to show you the initial one that I did get. A really nice representation. Just to show you guys side to side what they look like. I mean, it's essentially the same copy. It's just been obviously digitally enhanced. It has, in fact, the same special features there on the back. So if you have the original case, it's going to be exactly the same. And it's made of really the same cardstock that you would expect now to see with all the other slipcase sleeves that are on your shelves currently. So again, like looking at the two, I mean, this looks like something you would initially have bought with the movie itself. But again, unfortunately, when I did buy the movie, it did not have its slipcover. Oh, does that ever look much nicer? On the side, you can see it says Slumber Party Massacre and Slumber Party Massacre 2. It says Scream Factory down below here. 3-disc set. Everything, again, you would expect for a slip sleeve to have. Just, again, made by a talented artist. So that's what we started with. And then from there, I'm probably going to be going back to this guy a couple more times. By the way, again, all this talking about these custom slip covers. If you guys are interested, I think what he's selling for these are about $13 a piece, or about $15 here for me in Canada. It's a little higher, but I mean, for those that are dedicated to physical media collectors like myself, I don't mind, again, spending a little bit extra if it means I got myself a nice little slip sleeve. So we're going to put that to the side. I also want to show you guys the other ones I did also pick up as well. I got another total of 4 here. The other one I did get here was Sinister, starring, of course, Ethan Hawke, Juliet Rylis, I think, and James Ranson. Just pulling this one out again. And what I'll also do, too, with this one specifically, just going to pull this out. I so happen to have, of course, all the movies that have something to do with, of course, the ones that I didn't end up picking. Here's the Sinister 2 slipcover. Here's the one that we got actually from Mockbuster. So again, looking at it on the shelf. I mean, I guess I should really put them in proper order. I mean, if I was to look at this on the shelf, I would never really know that this was a custom cover. And just again, to pull out the sleeve. The thicknesses of the sleeve, this one's just a little bit thinner, but again, like looking at the two, the quality of the cardstock is about the same. Let's go ahead and put this back onto Sinister 2. Do you ever have tough times getting slip cases or slip covers over top of your movies? I'm sure I can't be the only one. So that's Sinister 2. Here's what the original Sinister would have looked like. And here, again, is the new slipcover I got here. So again, we're just going to slide that over top. I would certainly encourage, again, you guys, follow him over on Instagram. Every so often, he'll post new images of the pieces that he's currently working on. And again, you can always reach out to him, I'm sure, and probably ask him if there's a specific slipcover you'd like to get, for example, that he could make. I think, again, they're about $13 to $15, depending on where you are. So that's Sinister 1, Sinister 2. I also did get myself here The Conjuring 2. Now, the problem I had with The Conjuring was the fact that I had all the other Conjuring films. I'm just going to bring in here Conjuring 2, or Conjuring 3, and here's the original Conjuring. Both of them, again, have slip sleeves, slip covers. The one, unfortunately, I didn't have, though, was Conjuring 2. And I was so tempted, in fact, to kind of go over on eBay. And I thought to myself, well, I already have Conjuring 2. Do I really need to spend the money again to buy the exact same movie? Well, again, I don't have to. Now I've got myself a custom one here by Mockbuster. As you can see, they were all carefully packaged inside of their individual baggies. And if I was to show you guys what it looks like on the back, it's a little bit different, of course, but the read-up seems to be the same between the two. Special features look like they're also as well the same. But again, like just to look at them, I'm going to slide this one in so you guys can see. Here's the Conjuring 2. So now I would have Conjuring 3, Conjuring 2, and Conjuring 1. Looking at these, would you ever be able to point out which one was the custom slipcover? You probably couldn't. So I now have all those. Another one I did get, and he was actually, he threw in one of them, which was a complete surprise to me. The other one I did actually pick up was Lights Out. And the only reason why I know Lights Out isn't really a great movie, but it's one of those, again, movies where I have a lot of the newer ones. Here's the original case for Lights Out. I have really all like the new movies, and usually I'll pick them up at brick and mortar stores. Like I picked up most of them, I think, from Walmart. It just happened to be the case that I picked up Lights Out over on Amazon. And sometimes Amazon can be tricky because they might very well send you one that already has the slip cover, or they might send you, like in this case for Lights Out, one that just is the case itself. So to show you the two, I would imagine this would probably be the original poster. It says Blu-ray, DVD, and Digital HD Ultraviolet. There's what it looks like from the side. And just to flip this around from the back so you guys can see. Yeah, it's a little bit different. You can see like special features. It says deleted scenes. This one would have been special features, deleted scenes. Down below it says PG-13. And again, like everything is really well made here for the actual slips. So we're going to go ahead and slide that one over top. Oh, I got to say, that makes the movie so much nicer. There's the spine on the one side. There's the spine on the other side. And then the one he actually ended up surprising me with, and it was really nice the fact that he would actually even thrown this one in. He also sent me Witchboard. Now, anybody who follows me on this channel probably already knows that Witchboard is my all-time favorite horror movie. And somehow, I'm sure along the lines, I probably had mentioned maybe I had Witchboard, but I never had the original slipcover for it. And this is the original one. Not the original one, because I would have had it on VHS, and after that I would have had it on DVD, but this is the Blu-ray release of Witchboard. And really cool of him, he actually sent me over the slipcover for it. So that's what it looks like from the side. Malvader on the top. Tawny Katane on the back. Again, it's a little bit different, but, again, you can always just slide this back out. The special features look to be the same. TV spots, still gallery, and much more. So we're going to go ahead and slide that back over top. And that, boy, I got to say, like, I would love now to probably get myself a slip cover for Witchboard 2. And, yeah, that looks nice. Look at that. Look at that from the side. Again, it's really well adhered. So, I mean, and the thickness of the cardstock and the print job on this looks fantastic. Again, really big thank you, first of all, to Mockbuster. He sent this one over to me, but like all the other ones, really nice job on all of these. Again, like look at these. I mean, obviously some of these, like this one here and Conjuring 1 and 3 were the original ones I would have had. But just to have these on the shelf, would you really be able to look at any of these and suspect that some of them are custom slips over the others? Probably not. If you guys are interested and would like to get custom slip covers, again, they're going to be about $13 to $15 a piece. I would certainly encourage you guys, obviously, first of all, to follow the Mockbuster over on. Don't worry. I'll put the link down below in the video description. Follow him over on Instagram. And then from there, you can always probably reach out to him and just ask him, can you make a slip cover for this? And he can probably let you know whether he's able to at the time, or again, you probably could get yourself a custom slip cover. But definitely, yeah. I mean, what really only initially started from finding this one over on his Etsy store kind of has now gotten a little out of hand, and I'm sure I'm probably going to be reaching out to him a couple more times to see if I can get some custom slip covers. Yeah, definitely, if you guys are ones that really like physical media, and again, there are several of titles on my shelf that I would love still to get slip covers for, reach out to the Mockbuster, and maybe he'll be able to hook you guys up. Today we were having a look at some custom 4K and Blu-ray slipcovers by the very talented artist, the Mockbuster. If you guys certainly enjoyed this video, I want to hit with a like. If you guys are loving the content you guys are seeing, and you certainly would like to stick around for more, hey now, You can always hit that subscribe button down below, and equally, hey now, you can also turn on that bell notification. Of course, as always, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.